We want to talk one more time about the Bible's best kept secrets about sex, marriage, and being single. But this week, I think will bring us to the heart of the matter. I want to key off on verse 29 where he says one of the most bizarre things that I've ever seen in the Bible. He says, "Time is short. From now on, those who have wives should live as if they do not." The title of this final installment of Meant to Be is, "Those who have wives should live as if they do not." Is this not the strangest, possibly worst marriage advice that you've ever heard in your life? First off, let's talk from the passage about conflict of interest. When you get the primary thing influenced by the secondary thing, and the secondary thing becomes the primary thing, and the primary thing gets edged out, and the secondary thing gets screwed up, because when you don't keep first things first, everything falls apart. And Jesus is saying, beware of this conflict of interest. I want to talk to you, secondly, about unnecessary complication. We have a million ways of complicating situations unnecessarily. In the complications of relationship and in the complications of life, keep it as simple as possible. It's not simple all the time, but approach it with a single line, a single focus. So how do I know if I'm becoming unnecessarily complicated? Unrealistic expectations create unnecessary complication. Some of you are expecting things from God that He didn't promise you. You're expecting Him to make it easy. He never said the way would be easy. He just said that when you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, He would be there with you. How about imaginary scenarios? You ever deal with any of those? You're allowing your energy to be eaten away by something that may not ever happen to you. And even if it does happen, why live through it twice? Once in your mind and once in your real life. Sometimes you're running from something that you're never even gonna have to face. Approval addiction. You got too many people showing up in the stadium to watch you make your decisions. But you can't live or die by the approval of other people. Regret and resentment. And I put them together because, well, regret is what I did that's distracting me from what I'm supposed to do. Resentment is what you did that's distracting me from what I'm supposed to do. But what they both have in common is they're both supposed to be behind me, not in front of me. So we come into relationships and we bring all of these other people with us. Or while we're holding on to toxic secrets, the stuff inside, it complicates life. Because see, now my life is about hiding. So that we can live, Paul said, in undivided devotion. This is the goal, undivided devotion. Now, I've been taught all my life to put Jesus first, but that doesn't work. Because that separates Him out from everything else. Jesus, then my wife, then how does that work? Paul says, live as if Jesus was not first on your list, but that He was the center of your world.